Remember Carlos Spencer, the legendary All Blacks fly half King Carlos? Well, even though he's coaching all the way over in Dublin now, he's keeping a close eye on rugby back home in New Zealand, especially with his son Peyton playing for the Blues, and what he sees is starting to worry him. Spencer grew up in a small town where, like most Kiwi kids, running around with a rugby ball was just what you did. But he reckons that same passion for the game isn't there for today's youth. He recently said that grassroots rugby is struggling big time. Think about it, clubs that used to have 8 or 9 teams are now struggling to field 4. Why is this happening? Spencer believes other sports are stealing the spotlight. Go back 20 or 30 years, and rugby was the fastest growing sport. Now he says it's probably third, behind basketball and football. A big part of that is the Steven Adams effect. The NBA star has massive clinics in New Zealand, and kids are getting hooked. It has gotten to the point where some are choosing basketball over playing for their school's first 15 rugby team. That would have been completely unheard of back in Spencer's day. So, is the dream of every kid wanting to be an All Black a thing of the past? Spencer thinks so. He says it was true when he was growing up, but now there are other professional sports where young athletes can make a good living. Plus, a lot of parents are more worried about the safety aspects of rugby. Can New Zealand rugby get back to its glory days at the grassroots level? Spencer isn't sure. He admits it's not a quick fix and that New Zealand rugby has some major challenges ahead. But he also knows they're smart and aware of the problem. And he has faith in one thing: New Zealand is a small nation that will always produce naturally gifted rugby players. Of course, Spencer himself inspired a whole generation of players. With 35 tests for the All Blacks and a decorated career with Auckland and the Blues, he was one of the game's greatest entertainers. After hanging up his boots, he dived into coaching, with stints in South Africa, Japan, and even a brief adventure in the US, before returning to New Zealand. So how did this Kiwi legend end up at a grassroots club in Ireland? He says it started as a joke with a business partner about coaching Terranor College in Dublin. But the idea grew, and 5 months later, he was there. What sealed the deal was the chance to be a head coach again. He's been an assistant for a while and wanted the challenge, but in a less demanding environment than the professional circuit. He's excited to get back to his roots, put his own stamp on the club, and see what the next few years bring. What do you think about the state of grassroots rugby in New Zealand? Is King Carlos right? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more great rugby content. Thanks for watching.